Bell's palsy is a type of facial paralysis that results in an inability to control the facial muscles on the affected side. The cause of Bell's palsy is unknown and it's a non-life-threatening disease. Between the year of 2016 and 2017, one day I woke up and I was getting ready to go to work. I was brushing my teeth, and upon brushing my teeth and getting ready to basically spit out the water and to rinse my mouth, I realized that I was drooling. At the time, I thought that it was just because I had just woken up and I was basically rushing to work. So I didn't realize that me brushing my teeth and spitting out the water and it drooling out of my mouth, I didn't realize that there was something wrong. So I went to work and work was okay. I didn't realize anything because my experience with Bell's palsy is that it didn't give me any pain. So I didn't know that I was sick until I was on my way home, walking with back then she was my girlfriend and a friend. We were walking home, our friend, and they started looking at me basically and was asking me what was wrong with my face and why my face looked like that. Me not feeling anything and not knowing that there was something wrong, I started laughing because for me I took most things as a joke because I tried not to take certain things too serious. So at the time it was a joke for me. I was like, no, there was nothing wrong with me and my face is okay. So upon reaching home, I realized that my girlfriend at the time, she was getting scared. Like, she was starting to look at me. I think when I got home, I was looking in the mirror. So looking in the mirror, I realized that basically half of my face, when I tried to smile, it was like smiling halfway, like one side of my face, basically like this entire side of my face was basically dead. So closing my eyes, this eye was left open. When I closed my eyes, when I tried to smile, this part of my face, like that, this half of my face, this entire half of my face was dead, basically. So nothing that I did, whether it was smile, try to lift up my eyebrow or anything like that, it was only one side of my face that was doing it. At the point in time, I was basically, I didn't take it serious because for me, I wasn't feeling any pain, I wasn't feeling anything. And when I was home, my mother and my girlfriend at the time, my wife, they started freaking out. They thought that I had basically had a mini stroke or something. So I was more interested in eating my dinner at the time because I think we had some Chinese food that we bought on the road. So I was more interested in eating my food, but everybody was adamant that I needed to go to the doctor because everybody thought that I had some form of stroke. So yeah, we got ready, we went to the doctor, and the doctor basically diagnosed me with Bell's palsy. At the time, hearing Bell's palsy, I was like, what's Bell's palsy? Like, I didn't know what that is. But I think immediately, as the doctor told my wife, my girlfriend back then, my wife, when the doctor told my girlfriend and my mother, at that point in time, I think my girlfriend started to, research what was Bell's palsy and all of that. Well, talking with the doctor basically told us that there was no real cause of Bell's palsy, but the symptoms are that you might drool. Basically there was some issues with I don't know the doctor terms or the scientific terms, but essentially one side of my face was dead. All the facial muscles in one side of my face wasn't working. So I couldn't make various facial expressions like smile. I was only smiling on one side. Even laughing, when I'm laughing, if I try to like drink, eat food, essentially one side of my mouth alone would be open. So I would be lifting a fork, trying to put the fork in my mouth, and one side of my mouth basically don't open. So it would eat out basically hit the food out off the fork or off the spoon. At the time, I wasn't that scared. Reason being is because of the support system I had. As I said, my girlfriend back then, my wife, was very supportive. Like, I guess having her is what kind of brought me through that period, because during that time, after being diagnosed, I had to go to do electric therapy. Yeah, I had to do electric therapy on my face, which is them basically I had to rub some lubricant on my face, and then there was this machine that you basically connect to my face and basically shut the muscle to try to revive it. I had to do that like maybe twice or maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and she was there every time I went there. To be honest with you, I think I had more love, like the love that I felt from my girlfriend at the time was so much, and I think that is what brought me through that period. So knowing that even with the fact that I didn't know that whether or not my face would get better or not, having her there and the support system, it basically brought me through that period. So I didn't really fret, or I didn't worry that much as to, the possibilities of my face not coming back. Also, what I had to do was to do various facial exercises, which is basically to smile repeatedly. Smile, frown, different facial expression. So I had to be there doing all sorts of different expressions. It was a bit funny as well as it looked a bit, because I would be there just, on a bus or traveling home, traveling to work, or even at work, and I would be there smiling, trying to lift my eyebrow, trying to close my eyes, stuff like that. So simple functions that a person would say is basically a simple function, So those little simple things I could not do with one side of my face. After having Bell's palsy for a couple, I think I had it for about maybe 2 months. It has really taught me to be grateful for the little things, being able to smile, being able to, close your eyes, perform basic facial expressions. I think we ignore the basic things, some of the basic things that some persons are not able to do. And I think Bell's palsy has taught me that we should give thanks for even the simplest of things, being able to walk, being able to talk, being able to open your eyes, being able to do something simple as even brushing your teeth. I got up one day and was trying to brush my teeth, trying to rinse out my mouth, and I was basically drooling. There's a lot of things to be thankful for. I think that we take a lot of things for granted because we have it every day, and we don't spend the time to give thanks and to make full use of what we have. Bell's palsy has taught me that there's a lot of little things that are overlooked, a lot. Because before having Bell's palsy, I would not look at being able to smile or being able to open my eyes, not open my eyes, being able to close my eyes. I wouldn't think that would be something to be thankful for, because you wake up every day and you're able to open both of your eyes, you're able to move your face properly, and it has also taught me that just to be grateful, to show gratitude, the little things. A lot of persons help you along the way, they didn't have to help you. I recall, I think a couple weeks ago, I went to a child's home where kids were there that actually couldn't fend for themselves. They had to be in beds or in wheelchairs, and they had to be fed. They couldn't get up and eat by themselves. They had to be fed through tubes, So this video is basically me sharing a traumatic experience. It wasn't that traumatic at the time when I was going through it, because of my, as I said, because of my support system, the support system I had, the love, everything, it kept me strong throughout the time, and I didn't really had the time to sit down and worry. I was basically just trying to get rid of it. After looking into Bell's palsy, I found that there are quite a number of persons that has had Bell's palsy. People like Angelina Jolie, George Clooney, Sylvester Stallone, as well as a bunch of other persons. At the time when I had Bell's palsy, I thought it was this rare disease that nobody else had. Maybe I could barely find somebody that had it or something. But after doing research and after looking into it, I found that there's quite a number of persons that actually had it. But because it's not really a life-threatening disease, you don't really hear about it that much. Or I guess because I don't know, but it's not really something that is very common. And I guess this video is basically to shed some awareness as to this disease and my experience with it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.